Hey Light family, how are you today? I'm going to do a Q&A for you guys. I put it into stories. I took the first 58 that came, so I'm hopefully going to get through all of them in the next maybe 8 or 10 minutes. I've got Jerusalem here.
Hello.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, no particular order. This is an easy one. How are you all really doing with everything that is going on? We're doing really well. I noticed that one of the people commented that, how did your girls use the changing rooms in the shops? In Finland, you can use the changing rooms in every single clothing shop. Well, the ones that are around here anyway, we've never had anyone say anything to us. Do you think of doing modelling? No, I don't think of doing modelling because I've already previously done some modelling, but I'm going to be putting the children into modelling when Jerusalem gets his dreadlocks back. And when Romeo is about 180 centimetres, he's going to go into some men's modelling. And Cleopatra will do some modelling later, but she's more interested in her music right now. How often do you declutter your house? I love your current space. Every 6 months or so, I just go through everything and then it's much more easier. I love you and your family. Do you still wake up at 3 a.m? I love your routines. Yes, I still wake up. I've actually changed it by half an hour earlier because I want to get more time in my day to be with the children, and I want to minus some of the editing time during the day for the morning when they're asleep. D'Artagnan just came and got a cake for the little ones that he's made. Is there any hair care products Cleopatra especially uses to make her hair so nice? So I'm going to have to pass this question to Cleopatra. How about we do this? Instead of answering here, I'm going to get her to do a hair video for you guys. When are you moving to Australia? We are moving when we have done just a few more things here. How did you keep up with breastfeeding for so long? Have you used a breast pump and tips? I actually have a video coming out about that. We filmed some of it just today, so I'm going to leave all those questions. You would be very interested in my breastfeeding video. Will they be interested?
Yes.
I think some controversy will come over that video, but hey, that's why we're on YouTube, to get as many of you to talk about us as possible, more subscribers. It doesn't bother me if you guys talk about us, just go for it. Just share it and gossip everywhere, and then more people come to my channel. And then I have so many nice mums saying, I just saw this horrible thing about you, and if they had not written it, I would have never have found your lovely family, and then they end up following those pages. So thank you, keep up the good work. Breastfeeding video coming out very soon. Do they ever fight seriously? You guys don't actually, no, they don't fight. No. The good way to really put this question is, when you're with your friends at school and they are really, really good friends, do you guys actually fight together, or do you absolutely love hanging out together? Well, when I'm with my children, when the children are with each other, they absolutely love being together. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to disappoint some people and say that no, they just don't fight together, except the little ones. For example, if somebody has collected blue Legos and they're saving it because they're building something, but then someone else wants to build something with blue Lego, and then someone takes from the other person's pile, and then you know how that goes then, and then we have to go and talk to them and say, hey, you can't take from that person's pile, and then we have to tell the other person, don't get upset because you have to give it back. So we've got it really easy with you guys.
What do you do?
No, we don't have them fighting. It's really easy. You guys don't even fight over movies.
Nope. What is it? What's the point? Yeah, we disagree, but we usually just disagree when we're talking about
I think
something.
that's it.
Just normal, different opinions.
Yeah. So I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
You guys have different opinions about things.
Yeah. But
then some people, maybe they're immature and they start
getting
fighting
angry.
And getting angry. There you go. That's a perfect answer here. Do the children fight about things? The answer is definitely no, they do not fight. They have opinions, they disagree with each other, but they don't fight. They agree to disagree. But none of you, I think We've always taught you guys that if you guys start getting angry at each other, it's a sign of weakness, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Childish.
Childishness. That's it. I've never thought about answering this one this way, but now that Jerusalem said it that way, that is. They don't fight.
It's normal to have different opinions. Yeah?
There you go. Next question. All your kids play music, but what instruments do you play? Okay, I used to play piano, and then I got married and I stopped playing piano. And then I put all the children into piano school. Leonardo, Cleopatra and Jerusalem were getting piano lessons. Romeo was just running around everywhere. Romeo is teaching me guitar. I'm learning a little bit of violin from Romeo. I'm also making an attempt at the saxophone. And Jerusalem has taught me some drums, but I like beat, Jerusalem. No, I like it, I'm just not good at it. With all those crosses and patterns and everything. I think I've got too many other things to do and I can't add it. Do you consume caffeine? I did not start drinking coffee until I was over 30 years old. And I don't drink lots of coffee. Okay, I use coffee when I need to use coffee. Coffee is very, very good for you. It's very good for your brain. Yes, it lessens vitamin C, but coffee is really, really good for your brain. So if I need to edit, I might take a coffee, but I don't take coffee continuously. I drink dark chocolate with, I'm talking with my hand all the time.
There you are.
I'll put my hand down. If I move my hand all the time, please tell me to put my hand down. So I have a lot of dark chocolate with no sugar at all, no almond milk, nothing, just dark chocolate and water. Are you going to Lapland this year?
Yes.
Yes.
I want to go snowboarding.
Swim.
In the snow.
I'm surprised that you guys are still excited about a jacuzzi because we've got one at home.
Okay, ready, set, go!
Yes. But you want to go swimming in the ice water? No, thank you.
No, we're not doing it again.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Come here! Are you alright?
Some of you might have missed it, but we did a video where the children went into the ice. So we actually cut a hole in the ice and the children went into the ice. I'm talking with my hand again. Where do you live currently? Currently, we are living in Finland, but that will not be for long. We are leaving as fast as possible. What country would you go to that you've never been to before? Also, Ely, or so much?
Let me see. I love you all so much.
Is that what it means?
I started thinking.
I love you
what could stand
all
with
so much.
you. Why? I mean, I have
Learning
to-
all the time. Okay, so where would I like to go? Definitely very easy to answer. You can go. Definitely, that's an easy one to answer. I want to go to Africa. I'm going to go and visit Rachel. Hi Rachel, I'm going to come and visit you. Do you celebrate more Australian or Finnish traditions? That's an easy one. We celebrate heaps of Australian traditions. We probably don't celebrate even a single, maybe one Finnish tradition, which is vappu. We dress up anyway, but we keep all Australian traditions because I grew up in Australia. My heart, my heart and who I am, I'm Australian. So we just do Australian traditions. Apart from the sandwich cake, the Finnish sandwich cake, that's one thing I like. Would you like to have pets at home? Yes, I love to have pets, but we haven't bought any in Finland because at first I thought that we probably won't be able to take them to Australia, but it's been so much more easier traveling and doing all the music lessons and all the sports and just traveling through so many countries. But in Australia, I've already planned to buy 2 cattle dogs. There's these light grey, white coloured ones. And also I'm going to buy maybe 2 Chihuahuas and then 2 Siamese cats. I've already planned their names. So Nefertiti and Aphrodite are going to get 2 Siamese cats, and the boys Omega and King James are going to get cattle dogs. And I'm going to see what... I was thinking about buying a whippet, but I'll ask D'Artagnan and Shakespeare what kind of animals they want. For Jerusalem and Romeo and Cleopatra, if they haven't got married by the time we've moved to Australia and they're still living at home, I'm going to buy them all their own ute, some kind of a nice Aussie ute. They're going to put their surfboard into the back of the ute, and then the cattle dog's going to jump in the back and they're going to go surfing. I'm going to do the same thing also. I want to get a cattle dog because I can imagine running on the beach with my surfboard and my cattle dog in the waves. My friends do that. They have a nice van and a cattle dog and they go surfing. I really miss Australia. I can't wait to go back there. We have already decided where we're going to live. We're going to be living right next to the beach. He's back. He's coming back. Get some lollies. We just filmed the gingerbread video yesterday. You probably saw it in my stories. Yummy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was just going to say that I'm going to use, guys, all your own ute.
Mm-hmm.
And we're buying everybody cattle dogs
Mm-hmm.
and surfboards. And you're going to go
A
surfing.
stub-tailed cattle dog. I think it was called that.
Yeah. I wanted the one. Do you remember which one I wanted?
I have a screenshot in my phone.
Of your dog. Do you remember what colour mine was going to be?
Black and greyish colour.
Well, actually, I said to them white and greyish. But it is black and greyish. Depends which way you look at it. Anyway, I want the whole kind of grey looking one so that it looks good on my Instagram and matches my couch and my shirt.
Wait, what? You're having it inside?
No, I'm not having my dog inside. Am I going to have the cats inside?
Yes.
I'm going to get 2 really skinny, snobby Siamese cats. And they've got really cool names. I already planned their names. I talked to the little girls and they're so excited. They're going to be snobby cats. They're only going to like the girls.
Thin fur.
Yeah, I like pets that don't have long fur. I want them to have really, really like short hair. Why is your husband so quiet and is he working right now? Paul's not really quiet.
No.
No, and my husband is working for me. He works doing YouTube for me, so that's his job. How warm is it in your house? Because most of you are barefoot. I have always cold feet. What's the temperature in the house this morning? He's going to go and check. These are really good questions, by the way.
It says here that it's 29 inside.
It's 29 inside. A nice temperature in Australia is 24, but we've got our heat at 29. So it's 29 inside. It is quite warm.
So they know these are like the whole time cold.
Yeah.
It's pretty cold outside.
And there's, how many windows do we have here? There's 2
2
windows.
layers.
2 windows.
2 layers.
2 layers of windows, and plus we've got a balcony there with the window.
Oh, wait,
so it's sort of like 3
there's
windows.
One, and then there's one, and then there's one in between that, and then there's outside another one with one.
Is there 6 windows?
6 or 3? I don't know.
Okay, we're not sure. They're, like this one here, there's 1, 2, and then, okay, this window here, we think there's a window here and here, and then there's a space, and then there's another window here, or might be 2. But there's a few windows in there, so it's really warm in here. Were you shocked to have had so many sons before you had Nefertiti? It was nice when Nefertiti came. Yeah, Cleopatra was all the time wanting a little sister. That's why she wrote a song, Waiting for My Butterfly after 12 years. I don't know, some kind of song. She will release it eventually, but we've got to make sure that we've got every single thing worked out before she releases her music. So that's not going to be happening anytime soon, and she's working on music all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's all she does. She breathes music. It comes out of her pores. Cleopatra was born to do music. She was in my stomach and I would let her listen to music. The moment she was born, like she was a little baby, I had a piano in the house and I was just playing piano next to her. So she's just had music in her life, her whole life. Cleopatra loves music more than anything else. This is about Cleopatra, what it was going to be. Does Cleopatra have a boyfriend? Because you seem to be teasing her sometimes about her future hubby. No, Cleopatra doesn't have a boyfriend because Cleopatra is very, very particular. She doesn't give anybody a chance at all. So she's basically searching for Mr. Right. She said that she's not going to see if that one's okay and that one's okay and that one's okay. She'll say that when he comes along, she'll know. She's not going to tell what she's looking for because then someone will try to be that way. She's going to wait for a genuine person to come. She's had a good example, so I've never said to her that do this. She's just looked at an example and I think she's going to meet the most amazing person wherever you are out there. Did you have natural births for all your 10 children or did you have any Caesareans? All natural births apart from D'Artagnan. D'Artagnan was a Caesarean, it was planned. Postpartum, as a mother of 10, sorry if that's invasive, I understand if you don't share. That's easy with me. I didn't have any postpartum depression. I found it quite easy. When people have asked this question, I haven't really been able to help people because I didn't have any trouble with breastfeeding. I didn't have any trouble with healing. Actually, at the end of the 10th pregnancy, when I had given birth and I was in the hospital, I got out of bed after Omega is in Daddy's arms, and I said to the lady, I'm going to do a cartwheel. So I got out of bed and I did a cartwheel in the birthing room, and then I went and sat down in the bed and I said, yep, just after giving birth to the 10th one, I did a cartwheel. I actually have video of it, but I don't know if I can show it because I don't know if you're allowed to show that. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I did a cartwheel after my 10th child was born, probably an hour after it. What are the things that keeps the children busy during the quarantine? Music, a lot of traveling, a lot of games, lots of friends coming over, them going and visiting their friends. What else?
Did it say quarantine?
Yeah.
Hasn't been quarantined. They haven't been quarantined in Finland.
Yeah. It hasn't, like, yeah, there is corona here, but it's not as bad as
everywhere in some other places.
I think it's unfair on some people because we've lived a normal life. We go shopping whenever we want to go. We go clothes shopping. Not that we don't buy anything else but white shirts. We go to play areas. You guys go to the gym all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We visit our friends. Our friends come here.
Visit a friend in just a few.
After this video, Jerusalem is actually going to go and sleep over Axel's house, the friend that was in the video of Jerusalem's birthday. The one that we went and picked up first.
The quiet one.
The quiet one. Yeah, the one he's had as a friend since grade 1? No, preschool.
Since the start of Finland.
By the way, our children have so many friends, but we chose to be on the channel, not them, so that's why we don't film them. So I'm surprised at how many people don't understand that you can't just go and film everyone and put everyone on the internet. You've got to have respect that they didn't choose to be on the channel. But the children have so many friends. Oh my goodness. Imagine 10 children and all their friends. Like friends and friends and friends and friends.
Yeah.
Battery's running out. Do you want to change it?
Correct.
I'm going to try and come back exactly in the same spot. Pause. And we're back. Hopefully I didn't move heaps. Okay, and just for anyone who's going to ask, I just felt like wearing a blanket. It's a bugaboo blanket. It's surprising that if I have anything different, people want to know exactly what it is and where I got it from. This is Nefertiti's baby blanket. When she was little, I bought her two, the pink one and the white one for her when she was born. I love questions. I love questions. When you go to an office and someone says, oh, sorry, I've got some paperwork for you to fill out. I'm like, yes, paperwork. I love paperwork. That's why homeschooling suits me. Who influenced you to take care of your children that way? I'm curious because it's amazing. I haven't been influenced by anybody, and it can't be from my mum because my mum, I've only got me and my twin brothers. My mum suggested that I only have 2 children. I don't come from a family that says have lots of children. Probably completely the opposite, would you say? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I don't have any big families around me. I never read any books on how to be a parent. When I was married, there was no YouTube, there was no Google. Was there Google then? No.
Maybe.
I couldn't, yeah?
The internet wasn't that big.
No, I couldn't go and look up anything, so basically I did what I wanted to do. So all the ideas that you do, all the why we wear white shirts and everything was something that I just did. I didn't know anyone that did homeschooling. I didn't know anyone that ate the way we did. All my friends didn't get married until they were 38, 39. They basically have no children or 2 children. Yeah. So basically, I influenced myself, but I haven't got any influence from anywhere. I do my own thing. I'm the type of person who will not follow a crowd. I don't really care what other people do. I don't look up ideas on what to do. I just do my own thing. I'm happy to do that. I tell my children also, don't follow other people, do your own thing. Next question. How many languages do your children speak? Okay, they're fluent in 2 languages. They've got English and Finnish fluently. They're all learning Japanese, except Cleopatra, she's quite good at it, and she's also learning Korean and Chinese. Next question.
Mandarin Chinese or Chinese?
Mandarin Chinese. Fave thing about being mum of 10. Oh, I can't think of one thing. I think, how could you see my brain straight away, because I'm kind of like an OCD person. I straight away think all these detailed things. Depends what angle you're coming from, but I think my favorite thing about being a mum of 10 is my whole dream of what I wanted is complete. I have more than I've ever imagined. So every day is a bonus. What was your favorite thing about your trip to Ireland? Wishing you all health and love. The scenery. That was the Ewoks in Ireland one. The people
Really
were
nice.
so nice there. And the food was amazing. How often will you post videos? I like you very much. Kisses from Romania. The plan at the moment is to post Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If we have extra videos, we will add them in first on Tuesday and then on Thursday. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this. I've enjoyed this. I love Q&As. I'm just really busy. I can't always get to them. I hope you've enjoyed this. Remember to share, subscribe, like, and you can't leave a comment, so go to my Instagram.
We're working on
We are working on getting our comments back. But anyway, I hope you really liked this video. I love you all, and goodbye from the Light family. Bye!
I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again.